Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be giving my take on unpopular K-pop opinions I found on Reddit, so let's get into the video. I totally agree with this. I really enjoy when K-pop groups add elements from Korean culture in K-pop MVs, or stage outfits, and even using Korean traditional instrumentals for their songs. It really brings through about where they are from and also helps international K-pop stans to understand their culture, but sadly there are only few MVs, styling or music which actually has Korean elements in it, which makes me really wonder why. Because K-pop companies never step back from using other cultures for aesthetic, but when they themselves have such a beautiful culture which can be used. I really did like where BTS wore their traditional attire in Idol, also Kai's modernized version in Peaches, Stray Kids take in Thunderous MV. So in conclusion, I want to see more of Korean elements in K-pop. No, I totally disagree with OP, and I actually find it funny. Like, what do you mean decline of K-pop industry? I am a third-gen group stan myself but got into K-pop during the fourth-gen time. This opinion doesn't even make sense. K-pop isn't run by gens. Yes, maybe third gen had a greater impact on the world because it helped increasing K-pop's popularity, but telling that once third gen is over, K-pop industry will decline, is a no-no. The popularity third gen has brought cannot be said as the final stage, and there is no other stage, but we might be wrong. When second gen groups hit higher, maybe people thought that this is the most popular K-pop can get, but then came third gen. Maybe fourth gen could make K-pop even bigger than now, and yes, it's totally possible. And watching quite some third-gen groups be inactive now, I don't see K-pop's popularity decreasing. So in conclusion, no, and the person who wrote this might be a new stan. I disagree. To be honest, I am more attracted to song when they have really good bridges, because it sometimes helps in making the chorus sound extra good and makes the songs as a whole very enjoyable. And this is a totally personal preference answer, so it depends on each person's preference. I must have to agree with this as an international stan, because song is all about flow, and at the end of the day how it sounds to me. I get it, few English raps have cringy lyrics, but even if a song has really meaningful lyrics but ended up sounding bad, then I wouldn't actually want to listen to it. I don't really search up lyrics for a K-pop song because 1, yes, I don't speak Korean, and 2, for me, if a song sounds good, then that is all which matters. So in conclusion, I am going to keep singing wrong Korean lyrics, lol. No, I must have to disagree with this. Yes, I only have one ULT group, but that doesn't mean everyone should only have one ultimate group or bias. It's totally up to the stan. If a stan wants to have only one ultimate group, let them be. Or if they want to have 10 ultimate group/bias, let them be. I have actually seen a lot multis getting hate because they are multi-like, and solo group stans also. Tell them that they aren't true stan of X group because they are multi. It totally doesn't make sense to me. So in conclusion, a big no, and let people do what they want. This feels wrong in so many different ways. What are you trying to tell? Don't you want your faves to be popular and have a lot of fans? Rather, you're telling me you like it when your fandom is small? I understand small fandoms don't really have a lot of dramas going on and it's a lot peaceful, but asking for a small fandom is literally like wanting your faves to not get what they deserve and instead just be underappreciated. I don't get what this is. Please someone make it make sense. Like, do stans really join a fandom, seeing how big a fandom is? What do you mean singing ability isn't important? K-pop might have other components as dance, rap, fashion, but at the end of the day it's music, right? Singing isn't the main criteria, yes, but telling singing ability isn't required in K-pop is just such a dumb statement. It's like telling you don't have to be good at acting to be an actor. Singing is really important. It usually makes or breaks careers of idols. Don't tell me you'll don't listen to your faves songs and just stan them because I don't know for what reason. So in conclusion, this opinion just seems so off to me. I agree, because to start with, the entire concept of SM groups is adding members to current lineup, so it wasn't something people didn't see it coming. In my opinion, adding another member will not bring any loss to group. Instead, it might help increasing the popularity of the group. so I am kind of looking forward for the 5th member of aespa, which we aren't even sure about whether we are getting it or not. It was going to their Korean album literally after so long, and this is what we get? I am looking forward for the album though, but seeing songs on the album tracklist for the first time did make me disappointed. But I am really hoping that the new music on the album are like their old music and not a saturated 4th gen kind of music. So in conclusion, yes, I agree with Op, and yeah, I am looking for their new music too. Let's get things straight. If the members have inside jokes between them and make fun of it, it's totally fine, because who are we to tell them what to do? But things get messed up when a member straight up discourages or shames other member, and even if it's an inside joke, it is not okay to offend or straight up disrespect your group member, and fans should hold that member accountable for the things they has told. People don't know how it feels to get told offense things by the people you'll really appreciate and love about you, just for the way you look. And idols have people who look up to them, so if the idols think it's okay to tell offensive things to their member and just get away with it as a joke, you guys think the people who look up to them also wouldn't do that? I am not pointing out at any particular group or members, so don't go dragging me in the comments. And in conclusion, no, I totally disagree with OP. I think that is all for today. I totally understand if you guys don't think the same way I do. I will respect your opinion, so you guys should too. And that being said, bye.